Well, you know the old saying, there's only two things guaranteed in life, death and taxes. Yes, it's tax day in the USA, and we demand a refund on some games that this past year did not quite live up to the billing. Hi, everybody. I'm Ray Crawford here with Doug Chapman. Doug, give us some games you want a refund on that you're going to write off.
Yeah, I've got 3 games. I'm going to finish my one that I really want my money back.
Yeah.
Really want it back last. I'm going to start off with this one here. Oregon. Last year, you guys were up and down. You're number 5 in the nation. You go down and play Arizona. Supposed to win this game by 2 touchdowns. What do? Kadeem Carey goes out, has about 5,000 yards running on you. Mariota throws 2 picks. They lost 2 weeks prior to Stanford. I think they were a little bit hungover, thought they were going to walk through this game. Nah, I sat there and watched that and wanted my money back immediately. I wanted my time and my money back after watching that game. Got to go to my second game here, Baylor and Oklahoma State. I don't know what happened. Oklahoma State's up 14-3 at halftime. I wasn't worried because Baylor can score quick. Not that night. They could score 21 in the blink of an eye. They didn't score anything. Clint Chelf went off. Looked like the second coming of Brandon Weeden, the college version of Brandon Weeden that night. They lit up Baylor like a Christmas tree. Baylor just got whipped that night. I don't know what happened. No C Strong couldn't score any points. Now, my number 1 game last year that really let me down, Florida State and Clemson. Now, with all the firepower Clemson had, I'm expecting a shootout. Both teams. Hey, Clemson ran out of bullets. At halftime, it's 27-7. Clemson, 4 turnovers. Tajh Boyd, awful night. But that was the night after watching that Florida State Seminoles football team and Jameis Winston. I said, these guys are legit. This team can beat Alabama. They didn't have to beat Alabama. They beat Auburn in the national championship game. But that's the night that they made that move. I said, this is the team to beat in college football right here.
You're keeping your accountant busy.
Man.
I know he's upset already. That's football. What about basketball? For that, we welcome in longtime coach Kevin O'Neill, who's here. And which games do you want refunded, Coach?
Well, my number 3 game is the Louisville-UConn game. Who would have ever thought after that demolition by Louisville that UConn would go on to win the national title? It says a lot about Kevin Hawley and his staff, what they did to put that thing back together. Number 2 for me is Creighton at Villanova. It's supposed to be a great game for first place in the Big East. Absolute demolition, 96-68. Somebody should have told the Nova players, Ethan Wragge, 7 threes in the first half, number 1 3-point shooter in the whole country. Then my number 1, a tournament game, Pac-12, Arizona playing Utah. Utah playing to get in the tournament, you would have thought with a sense of urgency. 71-39, never a game. They should have got on the bus 5 minutes after it started. Absolutely looked like Arizona played with rabies. A shot of rabies on defense, shut down Utah completely.
All right, Coach, we like the list. And speaking of money, which schools are getting the biggest bang for their buck from their head coaches? Check out the videos on CampusInsiders.com.